Do you dream of steam? If the first thing you reach for each morning is a frothing pitcher, there's a good chance a heat exchanger espresso machine could completely transform your daily coffee ritual. Hey espresso lovers, Marc here from Whole Latte Love. Today our picks for the top 5 heat exchangers of 2025. Now these babies are about efficiency and speed. Unlike single boiler machines where you're constantly waiting on the boiler to switch between brew and steam temperatures, HX machines can brew and steam simultaneously. If you do a lot of milk drinks, it's an easier process. No waiting and faster, more powerful steaming. As always, our picks are going to come from a combination of customer feedback, review data from our site, and the preferences of our in-house coffee pros. This year's list covers more than a decade of releases, one machine that just hit the market, one that takes us back to a more, orange era in Whole Latte Love history, and a lineup offering everything from compact footprints to full-size prosumer builds. You'll see both vibration and rotary pumps, traditional controls, and advanced temperature systems, and options from minimalist to fully customized. Every machine here's got a 3-year parts and labor warranty, so you're going to be covered. And if you want some one-on-one help, our US-based coffee crews, they got you. Book a coffee cast to compare machines or get setup advice before you buy. Then, when it's on your counter, Barista Assist helps you get dialed in fast so you're pulling cafe quality shots from day one. Now, that's real people, by the way, ready to help you out. And we're going to match prices, shipping's on us, and if you're feeling ambitious, why not build your ultimate coffee bar? 2025 is a year of custom wood, and I'm happy to say we have the best selection of custom wood upgrades for handles, levers, body panels, and more. Add some accessories and bundle for extra savings. Basically, we make it easy so you can get to the fun part, making killer espresso and showing off your dream setup. Now, before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed. Everything in this video, that's going to be linked below, along with full-length reviews for each machine. If you want big performance, thoughtful engineering, and genuine style, all at an approachable price, the Profitec Pro 400 hits a sweet spot that's going to be tough to beat. Since its launch in 2022, it's been one of our most popular entry-level heat exchangers, and it gets a 4.9 out of 5-star rating in verified customer reviews. The Pro 400 has a temperature probe inside the boiler that feeds data to a PID controller. You won't adjust the PID directly. Instead, Profitec gives you a simple 3-position switch that correlates well with dark, medium, and light roast. It's intuitive and beginner-friendly. The Pro 400 has good steam performance, and you can flip to the higher temp setting for more pressure. It's going to be perfect if you're frothing multiple milk drinks in a row. Then there's the E61 group. Beyond its temperature stability and reliability, it opens the door for upgrades like flow control and our press sensor. And unlike most entry-level HX machines, extraction pressure is easily adjustable thanks to the externally accessible OPV tucked right under the cup tray. The Pro 400 also kicks off a theme you're going to see throughout this video: customization. You get 4 interchangeable disc inserts in the box and a choice of multiple housing colors. But where it really stands out is the huge range of custom materials we offer. Yes, we even have concrete. That's a lot of options for a machine at this price. So how does it compare? Well, the Pro 400 is the smallest machine on the list and offers simpler control than the Appartamento TCA we'll look at, but more upgrade flexibility than most machines under $2,000. Its temperature management system is very approachable, though not quite as advanced as some of the other machines we'll see. And who's it for? Well, anyone wanting their first prosumer grade machine, especially if you value compact size, ease of use, on-demand steaming, and the ability to grow your skills with upgrades down the line. Rocket's Appartamento TCA modernizes one of the most iconic HX machines ever made and elevates it with modernized temperature control, a redesigned E61 group, and that signature Rocket style. The TCA's temperature system is similar in concept to the Pro 400. An NTC probe monitors boiler temperature, and you adjust brew temp using a sequence of lever lifts to select one of 4 settings. The machine uses a subtle multicolor LED to communicate changes. No screens, no menus, just elegant simplicity. At the default medium setting, you're brewing at around 200 degrees Fahrenheit, but you can slide down to 196 for darker roasts or all the way up to 208 for stronger steaming power. That extra steam pressure is a real asset if you entertain or make multiple cappuccinos back to back. But the real story with the TCA is customization. We offer 6 unique housings, 12 cutout panel inserts, and multiple Wiedemann wood accents. Plus, if you want the full rocket setup, the Faustino and Giannino grinders can be configured to match the Appartamento design language, the cutouts, stripes, and all. So how does it compare? Well, the TCA offers more temperature settings than the Pro 400, but slightly less precision than the PID-driven Pro 500 we'll look at next. Compared to the Pro 400, it's more style-driven and has a little more steam power. It's also more customizable than anything on the list, with options including our exclusive flow paddles from Wiedemann. With all the custom options, there's sure to be a TCA to fit your style. And who's it for? Well, this one goes for home baristas who want a showpiece machine, something compact, beautiful, customizable, and simple to use without sacrificing performance. Now, I've got to give an honorable mention to Rocket's Giotto and Mozzafiato fast machines. Rocket's new fast lineup builds on the innovations introduced with the TCA. Their redesigned E61 group isn't just cosmetic, it adds active group heating with a built-in element and temperature probe, so they're faster to heat up and have full PID control. With active heating, rather than relying solely on a passive thermosiphon, the group maintains stability even during long sessions or back-to-back multiple drinks. The Giotto and Mozzafiato come in vibration, a pump, those are the V versions, and rotary pump, those are the Rs, and both come in stainless and black, and that's available now with more customizations on the way. Now, if the Pro 400 over here, if that was the value pick, the Profitec Pro 500 is the buy it once and love it for life machine. It's been a benchmark heat exchanger for over a decade, and now it's a Whole Latte Love exclusive with new customization options, including Wiedemann wood and our ergonomic flow control paddle. Now, what sets the Pro 500 apart is its fully programmable digital PID that's going to include an automatic shot timer instead of a fixed preset like you have on the 400 or the TCA. You can adjust boiler temps in single-degree increments, something many HX machines offer, but few execute as precisely as the Pro 500. The secret is a carefully engineered flow restrictor inside the thermosiphon that stabilizes the temperature cycling that's common to HX designs. The result? Brew temperature consistency that rivals some dual boiler machines. Then there's the boiler itself, a 2-liter horizontal stainless steel boiler delivering consistent steam power and fast recovery. It's one of the reasons the Pro 500 is so popular with households that make a lot of milk drinks, and of course the build quality. The Pro 500 is the machine that made Profitec's German craftsmanship famous. A decade-long track record of reliability is hard to argue with. How does it compare? Well, I have a long history with the Pro 500. Compared to the Pro 400 and the Appartamento TCA, the Pro 500 gives you true precision control rather than preset ranges. While it doesn't have the ultra-advanced brew temp monitoring of the Mechanika MAX, it's the best classic HX design on the list. And who's it for? Well, if the Pro 400 is the value choice and the TCA, that's going to be about style, the Pro 500 is the reliable entry in our list, perfect for those seeking consistent steam, performance, and long-term value. Bezzera LUCE replaces the long-running Magica PID and brings a mix of old-school Italian engineering and modern usability. The Luce uses a 2-liter horizontal copper boiler engineered in-house by Bezzera in Milan. Copper offers extremely fast thermal recovery, giving this machine some of the strongest steam performance in the heat exchanger category. In our testing, it steamed 5 ounces of cold milk to 140 degrees Fahrenheit in just 16 seconds, which in my testing is faster than most dual boilers. Bezzera's approach to PID on their heat exchange machines is unique, Instead of setting boiler temp, you set the desired brew temperature and the machine calculates the proper boiler temperature behind the scenes. Our testing showed less than 2 degrees of Fahrenheit variance shot to shot. Now you can adjust brew pressure via the externally accessible OPV on top of the case, and customization options include stainless, black, white, and the green bodies. We all love the green. It kind of redefines the look of modern espresso machines. Beyond that, there's a range of wood accents, and the Luce is available with flow control and is press sensor compatible. Now, compared to the Pro 500, it's going to have better steaming performance, more housing color options, and ups the old school Italian flair. It outperforms everything on this list in steaming except possibly the ECM Mechanika MAX when boosted. It also gives you more color options than Profitec's lineup. Who's this one for? Well, I'm going to recommend it for milk drink lovers who want unmatched steam power and classic Italian charm, but still want simple temperature control and modern convenience. The ECM Mechanika MAX is one of the most advanced heat exchanger machines ever produced. Now, if the Synchronica 2 is the king of the E61 dual boilers, the MAX here shares that bloodline. ECM calls it a Smart HX, and that's exactly right. It's the only machine in this lineup that actively measures both boiler temperature and the temperature of the brew water as it flows to the group. That means you can see your actual brew water temperature in real time. A game changer for heat exchanger owners who traditionally rely on flush routines and experience. Even better, you can program your desired brew temp and the machine intelligently manages boiler temps to hit that target. It's 3 heating modes, BTC 1, 2, and 3. These are going to let you choose faster heat up, tighter stability, or a balance of the two. Now, if you're new to HX behavior, a built-in flush reminder notifies you when the heat exchanger is running hotter than your programmed brew temp. Need extra steam for a few drinks? Just hit the temporary steam boost. It spikes boiler pressure without changing your program settings. The MAX also brings premium features not seen elsewhere on this list, like plumb-in capability, a near-silent rotary pump, programmable active and passive pre-infusion, multiple heating modes, and like all EC61 groups, it is flow control and press sensor compatible. Now, if you ask me, aesthetically, the new black version paired with custom wood from Vitamin is absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. In comparison, the MAX is easily the most advanced machine here. It lets you thread the needle with true degree by degree temperature control. You've got the precision needed to get the best from specialty coffees. So who's it for? Well, the Mechanika MAX is the choice for users that want a plumbable prosumer machine with near dual boiler control, rotary pump refinement, and the most sophisticated HX temperature system available today. And those are our picks for the top 5 heat exchanger espresso machines of 2025. As you can see, there's quite a variety of options to choose from when it comes to heat exchangers, but at their core, these are machines for people who love the magic that comes from mixing milk with coffee. Whether you're looking for something simple, stylish, or sophisticated, we're confident something on this list will fit the bill. Now, if you have any questions about these machines or anything coffee, let me know in the comments and I'll get you an answer. If you've hung with me this long and you still aren't subscribed, I'm hoping that today's the day you push that button. I'm Mark, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you here again soon for more of the best on everything coffee. Brought to you by Whole Latte Love.